Most newlyweds or cooking novices cringe at the thought of making a biryani. The labor-intensive process, the layering of the pot, the marinating of the meat, the crisping of the onions. But fear not, Buka Treats has come up with a quick and simple method of making the perfect biryani. Let's show you how.
The ingredients for traditional lamb biryani are as follows. 3 large onions, 1.5 kilograms of lamb pieces, 6 to 8 potatoes, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of vinegar, 3 to 4 cardamoms and stick cinnamon, 4 allspice, 4 cloves, 2.5 ml or a half a teaspoon of saffron steeped in a half a cup of boiling water and then cooled, 1 tablespoon of jeera, 1 tablespoon of kolchanda, a half a ml or half a teaspoon of turmeric, 5 ml or 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 15 ml or 3 teaspoons of breyani masala, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 10 ml or 2 teaspoons of ginger, 250 ml or 1 cup of buttermilk or plain yogurt, 125 ml or half a cup of oil, 15 ml or 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 tin of lentils or 1 cup of boiled drained lentils, 3 to 4 boiled eggs, and 1 tablespoon of salt or salt to taste. Let's get into the method. Marinate the meat with all the fine spices, vinegar, lemon juice and yogurt. It is important for the meat to marinate well as nobody likes to chew on tough meat, and the vinegar, lemon juice and yogurt has a tenderizing effect on the meat. Also allow the meat to marinate for a few hours as it adds great flavor to the dish. Parboil the rice. This means that you cook the rice until it bubbles, then rinse it off with cold water and leave it aside in a colander. Next, fry the onions with the whole spices, that is, the cardamom, allspice and stick cinnamon. Curry leaves also give an excellent flavor, so if you have them, add them. The onions should be golden brown and crisp. You can also allow them to cool in the fridge or freezer, as it has to be cold and crispy before adding it to the marinating meat. What I've found is that crisping of the onions, which is usually the most tedious step of the biryani making process, is also the most important. The crispy onions truly accentuate all the spiciness and flavors in the biryani. Fry the potatoes until golden on the outside. It will still be raw on the inside though. Not frying them is not a train smash. You can also cook the lentils, but having a tin of lentils in the cupboard is also quite useful if you don't want to dirty too many pots. Biryani is renowned for its layering, but layering the pot basically entails throwing a few spoonfuls of rice and lentils at the bottom of the pot, then adding the potatoes, the meat, and throwing over the rest of the rice and lentils. It's also a good idea to keep some fried onions for finishing off the layers of absolute goodness, and perhaps a few pats of butter and sprinkling of saffron water to make it all the more decadent. Now add your 1.5 cups of cold water. Turn your stove on high and wait for the pot to sizzle. When the steam starts coming out of your pot, after about 5 to 8 minutes, turn your stove plate down to minimum and allow the biryani to steam until the aroma of all the spices make your family and neighbors drool. Day, a delicious accompaniment to biryani and so simple and easy to make. You'll need the following ingredients: 350 ml plain yogurt, 60 ml or 4 tablespoons of fresh coriander or dhania leaves, 2 green chilies chopped, 2.5 ml or half a teaspoon of fine jeera, 5 ml or 1 teaspoon of garlic paste. This is optional. The method is very easy. All you do is throw all the ingredients together and whiz it up in a food processor or with a hand blender. Alternatively, if you don't have a blender, Chop up the chilies and dhania and add this to the jeera and yogurt. Add salt to taste. Chill the dahi in the fridge and serve with the biryani. The dahi can also be served at room temperature. Boiling the eggs takes approximately 15 minutes and may be used to garnish the biryani. Et voila! And there you have it, the perfect plate of biryani made in the traditional way with a slight twist. Let's have a taste. Looks and smells absolutely delicious. Perfect with a little bit of dahi as well on the side. Indulgent. I hope that you'll enjoy this meal.